There was once a young man named Sam who had big dreams. He wanted to get in shape, start his own business, and learn new skills that would change his life. At first, he was full of enthusiasm. Every morning, he would wake up early, work out, plan his day, and dive into his projects with energy and focus. But as time passed, that initial spark began to fade. After a few weeks, Sam found himself struggling. The workouts felt harder. His business seemed to move slower than he expected, and the excitement he once had seemed distant, replaced by self-doubt and frustration. He would hit snooze on his alarm, telling himself he'd do it tomorrow. His energy drained, and the passion he had in the beginning felt like a distant memory. One afternoon, feeling defeated, Sam decided to visit his grandfather, a man who had always seemed steady and grounded. His grandfather, even at an old age, still woke up at 5 a.m. every day to take care of his garden. He had never stopped working on his dreams, no matter how old or tired he was. Sam sat down beside him and asked, "Grandpa, how do you keep going? How do you stay consistent, even when you don't feel motivated?" The old man smiled, wiping his hands on his gardening gloves, and then handed Sam a small, withered plant he had been tending to. "This plant, Sam, has been in my garden for years. It's not the most beautiful or the fastest growing, but it's been here every season, every year. When I first planted it, it was small and fragile. The soil wasn't always perfect, and sometimes it didn't seem to grow much at all. But I kept watering it, even on days when I didn't feel like it." Sam looked at the plant, confused. But why? Why keep going if it didn't seem to grow? His grandfather chuckled softly. "Because consistency is what makes it thrive. On the days I didn't feel like watering it, I still did. I didn't wait for motivation to strike. I did what was needed to help it grow, no matter how I felt. Over time, the plant flourished. And even when I didn't see immediate results, I knew that every small action was contributing to its growth." Sam sat quietly, taking in his grandfather's words. He realized that he had been waiting for motivation to push him forward, but what he really needed was to show up, no matter how he felt. It wasn't the big bursts of energy that created lasting results. It was the steady, consistent effort, even when the excitement faded. The next day, Sam took his grandfather's advice to heart. He woke up early, not because he was motivated, but because he knew that taking small steps every day would get him closer to his goals. Some days were harder than others, but he kept showing up. He didn't wait for motivation to find him. He created his own momentum by staying consistent. And in time, things started to change. Sam saw improvements in his health, his business grew, and he began to feel more confident in his abilities. The consistency he had built became the foundation for his success. And isn't that the key? Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. But consistency? That's what transforms dreams into reality. It's showing up even when you don't feel like it, doing the work even when it's hard. Because when you keep going, even when motivation fades, that's when real progress happens. So, the next time you feel your motivation slipping away, remember the plant. Keep watering it, even on the hard days. Stay consistent, and watch how your efforts, no matter how small, begin to grow into something amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and stay happy.